Testing the Waters by Brian Atchley. Flight 800 was a plane full of students on their way to Rome when it suddenly exploded in the Atlantic Ocean. The real question is, how did it explode? Was it an inner explosion from the gas line and a possible spark? Was it a bomb, a missile? There are many conspiracy theories, and this led to one of the most examined explosions in the history of plane crashes. An injury analyst. At this job, you can show no emotion, even if it is severed limbs of young ones. For example, in Flight 800, it involved limbs of teenagers. How to simplify your work. To simplify the crash site of Flight 800, color-coded dots were used to identify how each person was believed to die on the plane crash, and if they had articles of clothing or not on the bodies. Do the stories match the evidence? After examining the burned bodies, it could debunk the missile theory, but instead it confirmed that Flight 800 was an inner explosion, if it was a bomb or if it was a gas leak. How people fall out of planes. If the plane rips apart, like in Flight 800, bodies are ripped from their seats. There is so much force that the passengers, even if strapped in by safety belts, they are pulled from their seats and ejected from the plane and fall to their deaths. What happens on impact? On impact of water from 50 feet or more, a body hits with such force that when the body stops, the organs continue for a fraction of a second. More on water impact. Your ribs no longer act as a form of protection. Instead, ribs become a weapon at high velocities that cut through and puncture organs. How to survive a plummet. If a human enters the water feet first at 70 miles an hour, they can survive their plummet. However, if they are over 50 feet, this will make them reach speeds over 70 miles an hour and will die no matter how they are falling. Early testing of water impact. To see if pressure could lead to a person's death, scientists took a group of guinea pigs and flew them up to 30,000 feet in the air. They fluctuated the pressures to see how the pressures would affect the guinea pigs. The tests came back negative and the guinea pigs were not affected. More tests with guinea pigs. This time the guinea pigs were dressed up and thrown out of the planes. This was to test if the clothes of victims would fly off during a plane crash if enough force was applied. The test worked and the guinea pigs lay dead and naked.